Namaskar. I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive session. You're watching us on PME Vidya channels 6 to 12 and also on our YouTube channel NCERT Official. This is our 5-hour online training program, and today we are on day 5 of the training session titled ICT for Teaching and Learning of Social Sciences. This training program is brought to you by Central Institute of Educational Technology, that is CIET NCERT New Delhi. And today on day 5, the topic that we have taken up is Google Earth, an interactive mapping resource for social sciences. That's an interesting application also, off and on we have used it or we have heard about it, and today we will be associating it with the teaching and learning of social sciences, and how that will be revealed to you in a while. But before that, let me tell you, it's the last day of the session and of course the last of the training program. So there is going to be an assessment and I'll be sharing all the details with you at the end of the training program. So please watch the session very carefully if you wish to attempt the assessment, and you can also participate in the session through our various platforms. So please take down our phone number, which is 8800440559. We also have a dedicated email ID for you, that is training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. And last but not the least, we are streaming live on our YouTube handle NCERT Official. So you can always go to the comment section or the live chat box, put in your questions there, and please do not mark your attendance, that is not required. Now, who is there with us to tell us more about this application and of course about its features and how it is very important and become an integral part of learning of social sciences. So we are joined by our expert, Dr. Pushpendra Singh. Let's welcome him. Sir, namaskar and welcome to the session.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Dhanyavad.
And let me tell everybody that sir is Vice Principal from Maharaja Agrasen Model School, Pitampura, Delhi. Now, sir, before, I ask you questions directly and you elaborate about the topic, absolutely, I request you to kindly offer us a glimpse of what exactly we are going to learn in the session today.
Okay, so basically we need to understand that we are going to learn how to prepare any project in Google Earth using Google Earth, okay, and how your sessions can be made more effective when you are teaching and make more fun for the students so that they learn things while playing with these things. So technology has given us power to enhance all such things, and Google Earth is one such thing.
Yeah. So interactive and fun, they are the most catchy phrases here. And yes, we have to make our training sessions really fun and interesting. And of course, similarly, teaching of social sciences, which at times is very boring because there are so many concepts that are abstract in nature and they're left to your imagination only. But here, with the help of ICT, of course, we can visualize them, we can watch them, and these days we're talking about AR, VR, and Google is kind of a revolution when it comes to understanding these concepts. And throughout the training session, we have been learning about different applications. So, sir, the basic first and foremost question: what is Google Earth?
So basically, if I say Google Earth is a free program that lets you explore the Earth using satellite imageries and aerial imageries, maps and geographic information. So it is one of the most effective tool which is available nowadays, and we can just go through it. For example, we can view 3D terrain, buildings, zoom in locations and see the world in 360-degree views, draw on maps, add photos, videos, customize your views, and share and collaborate with others. So everything can be done, even the projects can be made, even teaching maths, science, and if I say geography, social sciences, it is really fun when we use this application.
Absolutely. I mean, who hasn't? I'm sure most of us have tried to locate our location through Google Earth, and that 360-degree street view is an amazing feature. Sometimes if you want to know what is there in the vicinity, of course, you can use this feature. Now, you have already mentioned it's a free resource. So is it a totally free and open resource, and how we can download it, and can we use it offline? Like, these are some of the very basic questions that comes to our mind.
Absolutely. Actually, this program is totally free. And if you are an educator, then you definitely have an edge. You can get a pro version of Earth, Google Earth.
All right.
So here you can download Google Earth free from the earth.google.com. And if you are an educator, then also you can download Google Earth Pro by emailing geec google.com.
That's going to be the paid version?
No, this is a free version
Okay.
for the educators.
Okay, all right. And like, what's the difference between the free and the paid version, if there is any?
There are several projects and there are resources which are available. Those get reduced in free version.
Okay.
Whereas in paid version, you definitely have the other things. And pro version is definitely having all the features.
You know, yesterday when we were talking about the Bhuvan app, we came to know that there is a customized app for school children. That's School Bhuvan. Do we have any such thing in Google Earth also?
In Google Earth, we cannot say that customized only for the education, but definitely like Discovery. They have just planned this for the education purpose, and they have given this a touch of education for the education field.
Right. And why to use Google Earth? And you know, especially when these days, like, a lot of people are not that tech savvy. I'm sure once they start using it, they'll be attracted towards it like anything. But then why was the use? Can't I do without it?
It's not like that you can't do without it, but you need to understand that Google Earth provides you a learning experience, live experience, where you are able to see the things live through your eyes where you cannot reach by sitting at your home. For example, we are sitting here and we can directly watch what is happening in New York or what are the places if we plan to visit that place. So that is possible. And another important, it is for the students, if I say, it has such an advantage that study natural and political maps. It can be done, learn map reading and navigation, visually explore historical news, census data. All such things are available on Google Earth. Annotate locations and share with others, create their own 3D models. When I say locations, you have been using this. We share our live locations.
Yes.
So that is a part of us, but we don't know that we are using Google Earth.
Oh, yes.
So that becomes a part. 3D models, overlay maps, download geographically referenced information. When I say geographically referenced information, that means particular location, latitude and longitudes are given there, and you can just download that. So all the pictures, historically, if we want to see that how a place has grown over a period of time, that can also be traced through the Google Earth. That is such a wonderful app.
Absolutely. You know, information and communication technology has not just become an integral part of our educational system, but it has also, of course, become an integral part of our daily lives. And, you know, we are sometimes compelled to use it. And
Absolutely.
Government is also encouraging initiatives like Digital India and all that. Now, do we need to be excellent with computers to use Google Earth?
I will say, even if you have a basic knowledge of computer and you are able to use the mobile phones also, even then you can use your Google
Because
Earth.
it's nothing but a mini computer in itself.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So today, in this generation where everyone is having the phone in their hand, so it becomes really easy for them to use this app easily.
All right. And you have very interesting PPT, you know, it says a lot about Google Earth, right?
Yeah. So basically, when we talk about the Google Earth, it allows users to explore the globe virtually. That means when we say virtually, that means you are sitting at your place and you are just watching it. So use satellite imagery, allows users to fly around the globe, allows users to create their tours and paths, allows virtual exploration of landforms including hills, mountains, plateaus, canyons. Or for example, you want to visit Grand Canyon, but you are sitting in India. So you want to visit it, you can just go and click on that part and you will be able to see the Grand Canyon also.
Oh, wow, lovely. And what about an active volcano?
Absolutely. You can see the active volcano also, because satellite imageries are available and those are live also. So we can just watch them.
All right. So, you know, is there anything else, any other important aspect that you would like to share with us about Google Earth, or should we directly come to tutorials now?
So we need to understand that Google Earth is, first thing, it is free.
Okay.
It is easy to use, good for many subject areas, because I have just told you it is not only for geography or only social sciences. I told you in economics, or you can go for maths also. There are several things which we can do with this.
What about economics? I need some kind of explanation on that.
I will just, when I'll be giving tutorial,
Okay.
we will be just doing the project and you will just find there.
Sure, sure.
So, strengthens technology skills. Absolutely, if you use this tool, you will become a tech savvy. and provides a real world look at the physical earth, grassland, deserts, mountains. You can see the pictures, you will feel like you are there. Allows visual exploration of news around the world and great for learning about history and geography.
Yeah.
Definitely it is there.
Of course, earlier we were dependent on some of the television channels, but amazing channels with some fantastic content, but now we have everything in our hands. Yeah.
So, if I say why teachers should use this tool, because this is important for the teachers. How you can expose learners to the world beyond your school for and community. Flying learners from the deserts or to Africa to Antarctic brings a wide range of subject matter alive. Learners can use Google Earth to investigate places they are studying. So that means investigative learning can be done.
Yes.
So its interactive nature encourages users to keep using it to fly to the places they used to live in and new places or scenes of events in the news. Even in this, you can add new parts also.
Oh, wow.
So in your projects also you can just do and you can just mark it. So that becomes a really helpful app.
Because earlier we used to have these two-dimension images in black and white in our textbook, which was so boring. But now with Google Earth, interaction is the word that is extremely important.
Absolutely. Here. And it provides the three dimensions also.
Yeah.
So you can go through up and down, you can see.
Absolutely, right.
So you can zoom in, explore any place or Earth by many smaller places. Okay, have a very low resolution. For example, Yellowknife, Canada is well marked and has a high resolution, whereas Fort Province has low resolution and does not show a street level.
Why so?
But because we have not done the mapping and resolutions are not available. But what happens over the period of time, local people can contribute also.
Oh, yes. It's like Wikipedia where,
yeah,
each
absolutely.
one of us contributes. So
you must have seen that on Google, we share photos or you go to visit the places and you put the pictures and they just take it and they provide you at the level where at what level you are.
Yes, absolutely.
So that is also one of the things from where these pictures are taken and they are just being uploaded on the social media.
Yeah.
Your picture can also be selected there.
Of course, we are getting some kind of benefit when we are sharing reviews. So again, if we are uploading some of the original content, then definitely Google is making the best use of it.
Absolutely. So I will say that there are few blogs mentioned here. And they need to just check out these blogs, user groups and forums that share the ideas, experiences about Google Earth. So Google for educators, there is one blog. You have to go for it. How to teach with Google Earth. You can get the tutorial and there are the things which you can do. The best resources for Google Earth for beginners. These are the 2-3 things which I am just telling you. You can go there and you can search for them and you will be able to do all these things.
Do we need to sign up?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. So today everyone is just asking for the information. Wherever you go, sign up is mandatory.
Right. And of course, because it is a part of ICT only, I'm sure there are no challenges or no threats as such when it comes to using this application.
No, not at all. There are no threats. So what are some easy things if I say we can do with this? View an image of your school also, your home or any place on earth. So go on to a world tour.
Go on a world tour. That's interesting. How can we do that?
Absolutely. You can go search on the globe, tap this place I want to visit and you will be able to see, even you can see the street view also. The streets can be seen.
So you mean to say that on New Year's Eve, I can visit Times Squares in New York?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay.
So view other cool locations and features created by the Google Earth users. View 3D terrain of a place. So I said 3D image. That is one of the most important thing. So we have 3D buildings, we have weather information is also given and we have historical maps. That I'll show. One of the historical maps I'm just going to deal with in today's class session.
All right, sir. Okay. So I'm waiting for the tutorial. So what next?
So for online tutorials, if I say these are the different places where you can just go and search for them, like Google Earth beginners tutorial. You will be able, just type it on your Google and you will find this video uploaded on YouTube and you will be able to do this. The same way, street view, 3D trees, historical imagery, that is also one of the means a link where you can just go. Navigation, searching for places, drawing and measuring, placemark and tours, all such things. There are tutorials available and you can do wonderfully with these tutorials also.
Okay, okay. And can you tell us few tutorials? Can you explain them to us?
Definitely. So now you can take a quick tour of Google Earth when you open the program. Go to help and choose a startup tips.
Okay.
It will show you how to get started. The next few slides will be able to the Google Earth features. So the first slide, if you get open this app, so you will be able to find an overlay. This is one of the most important thing which we have to see.
Now you mean to say that even if we don't know anything about the application, we have a help over there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Total help is available. That means a common layman also can use it.
Okay.
So for example, at one place we are able to see that this is a search panel and it is used for finding places and directions.
Okay.
Then we have the at 2 overview map. So here you are able to see that overview map is given and used for an additional perspective which can be seen. This map you can just make disappear also. So hide and show sidebar, click to conceal or display the sidebars. Place mark, click to add a place mark. This we are going to do today.
How can we add the place marks?
That we are going to come later on. Earlier we need to just understand what are the different tabs available, because you need to be familiar with the tabs. Only then we can just go through this. So place mark is one other tab which for example, if we want to just go to some particular place, so we will take this tab and we will just drop this at that location and then this place will be marked for you. Probably you must have also used this application while tapping your location. When you send, you just tap on that location and you just share. So that is the placing the place mark. Then polygons can be created, path, click to add and path, then overlay image. So this is important. Here you are able to see overlay image is given, and here we add the images. Measures, like click to measure distances, as you said in mathematics also. For this measuring the distance we can use this app.
Oh, lovely.
So this is one of the wonderful tool which can be used. Email, click to email, view the images. Then print, you can take the printout whatever you have done, the project work, or you have just saved that information, you can just take the printout also. So there are several panels. Now if I say out of these panels, one of the most important tool which you will find, that is zoom in and zoom out.
Okay.
And this can be done through this panel which is always given at your sidebars. So see here, you are able to see there is a zoom in and zoom out. It is given. Whenever you will open Google Earth, this panel is given so that you can just go to that place and just do that zoom in and zoom out.
Okay.
So or simply you can double click also on that place and it will just get the zoom in.
Oh, lovely.
Double tap, double tap, double tap, and you will reach on that place.
I think it will also arouse the interest of the learners when it comes to learning of social sciences, because now they can relate the concepts with something that is clearly visible to them. Of course, you cannot take them to a desert to show the surroundings and everything, to tell us about the nature or the environment there, but through Google Earth it is very much possible.
Absolutely. If I say one of the time when there was an incident in Jammu and Kashmir, so I wanted to show my students that what was that area where Pathankot happened and all this. So I just went live and just through Google Earth I took them to that place and showed them that, see, this is the place where this incident happened and what was the scenario.
Absolutely. You know what, I remember when I was a kid and we used to learn like these different concepts in geography, tropical forest, rainforest, Amazon forest. I never knew how they looked like. And I was only cramming the concept and never developed my interest in geography. But I think had Google Earth been there at that time, I would have done something in geography.
Absolutely.
Or social sciences per se, yeah.
Always remember, whenever we just see the things and we just have a first-hand experience, only then we are able to develop the interest.
Yes.
So geography now has one of the various options. Even Bhuvan, as you said,
Yes.
Bhuvan is
It's
one
an
of the
amazing
wonderful application, and
Oh, yes.
it can be used alternatively to Google Earth also.
Yeah, and
So-
thanks to this online training program that I learned about Bhuvan, and of course today we are learning about Google Earth in detail.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we have to see for navigation these tabs. So this is a 3D view. There is an eye given at the center. You will be able to see here. So this is an eye. So use 3D view to rotate and change your perspective. You can get to the street level or worm's eye view with this tool. Then there is a travel up and down, left and right by clicking on the arrows, and then this is zoom in and zoom out. By this bar also, sidebar also, we can do zoom in, zoom out, or we can just double tap also. We can just do zoom in, zoom out.
All right.
Then, for example, this is a 3D view.
Okay.
So street view, whenever we just enter and we have tapped a place, for example, here, and we have just reached that location. So as soon as you just mark it, and if you are able to see here, you will be able to see that map google.com help maps street view. So actually this is a location of the file which was found there, which was uploaded, and you can just see that file. So this is a still image. This is not a live image. This is a still image. So you will be able to see, and you can just walk down these live streets. And you can just see, turn around, rotate 360 degree, and you can just see what place is there.
Yeah.
Even if you just want to go and you just want to see that, say I am at Connaught Place, and I have to go MacD is there. So for example, I want to go there, so I will just rotate it and we'll be able to see that where it is located. Gate number, अगर metro से आप उतर रहे हैं तो कहाँ पे आप जा सकते हैं?
We can identify various landmarks, and we can also cross check. Suppose we are not sure of the place. I mean, you can always check what's there in the vicinity.
Absolutely, absolutely, we can go for that.
Okay.
So this is one of the feature which we can use while watching or doing some experiment or teaching. That is one of the most important. This tool can be used. Go to the street view, tell them that we are just telling you. For example, you are just telling them about say French Revolution. Okay, and you want to tell them or show them some concepts, or you just want to go visit the place like Marseilles. Or you can just say, let us go to the Tar.
Or Amazon rainforest.
That for that matter also. So you can just go deep down and you can just see. You want to tell them, see, this is Mount Kailash.
Lovely.
So you can just have a view of that, and you can tap on that, and you will be able to see wonderful picture.
But can we, of course, with Mount Kailash, it's quite interesting. It's a very mysterious and mystique place. So can we get the top view of the Mount Kailash through Google Earth?
Absolutely, you
Wow.
can get it.
We can't climb it, of course, for various
Absolutely.
reasons, but we can get the top view.
Absolutely, you can get top view from that Google Earth.
That's
So, there is another navigation tool. For example, you have went for the 3D view and street view. On street view, you can just tilt up and down to see the streets and to see the horizon. So here you are able to see that I am able the 3D pictures. So for 3D tilt up and down feature is also available in your Google Earth, and you can use this for that matter.
nice.
So then there are sidebars where there are several things. So these sidebars search places there.
Okay.
So for searching, where you search for address, business, direction, or you can directly fly there. So fly to, there is another option written there. So you can just fly to, type the place and click on the fly to, you will directly reach that place. So places, my places stores your content. There is another feature on Google Earth which you have to just see, and this feature basically provides you, it stores your content. Whatever the files you make, whatever you design, it is being stored in that place. So because whenever we create a project, it's not that it will be lost. It is live and you will just lose the things. It is always there.
And through places, I mean, this thing reminds me of something. Sometimes we need to geotag the picture. So is Google Earth playing a role there as well?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Google Earth is playing a role when you geotag anything, so definitely it is referencing, georeferencing when I said. So you are referencing that this was the place, its latitude, longitude is here, everything is written. So that's why it is geotagging is there. So this includes content. So my place, when I say places here, if you are able to see, this is places. And you will be able to see that this stores your content, includes content which you have collected, content you have created, something new that can also be collected here or stored here for future reference, also for using them or creating the project also. Then there are layers. We are able to see here in green color. There are layers, and these layers content created by other people, companies like Discovery, database. So these includes map, videos, images, broader books and much more. These are already available there. You can just create or extract the information and use as per your need.
I think as you said, of course, we can walk the street and we can visit so many places, and it's very much possible to actually visit places that are restricted, or that, you know, the places that do not allow entry of common citizens, like no man's land or some enemy territory or Bermuda Triangle for that matter. I'm sure we can do that.
Absolutely, absolutely. We can do for
or
Bermuda
Area 51
Triangle
in US, which is quite a mysterious place.
Yes, we can go there also, but there are restricted views also
unless
available.
And until,
restricted views.
Yeah, unless and until Google has the access. First, Google Earth needs to get the access for the same.
Absolutely. Because it does not have, there are few places where it does not have access. So probably it will not be able to provide. But 99% it has covered.
That's the saving grace. 99% at least we can go to the places of our choice. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So these sidebars are really important when you are creating any project. Remember these topics, or how to search, where to go, which is the place you want to visit. For that you have to type in the search bar, and search bar is really important. And when you have searched for anything and you have created your folders, so then you have to just save this information for your reference also, for others reference also. So my places stores your content, and then we have the layers. Layers can be created, images can be put overlapped, so that can be done through this. So let us see another sidebar. So see here, fly to, business and directions. When we talk about the fly to, so go ahead, type in your address and you will be able to reach that place. Try landmarks or city names, many more. So these are not real time images. As I said, these are not live. These are still images which have been uploaded. Like you must have seen on a street that there is a car which is doing mapping. So that is Google car. And they have just provided the street view, they catch the images, they catch the pictures, they make the videos, and they upload for this purpose only.
Like now these days we type on Google, hospitals near me, or railway stations near me. Again, you know, it's because of Google Earth that we are able to locate them.
Absolutely, because of the Google Earth only you are able to just get the information which is available around you.
Yes.
So for example, there is another app, if you want to navigate. So Map My India.
Okay.
One of the wonderful map, and if you are just using Google Maps, it is an alternative, even a better alternative, which has given better picture, and it can just provide you different type of views. Even it tells that which lane you have to take, and it will show you the lane.
That's a very important tip.
So means, it has more accuracy than the Google Earth also.
Wow.
So Map My India
and it
is
is country specific. Is it indigenous?
It is indigenous.
Okay.
So Map My India, that is one of the
I'm sure that our students can also make use of the same.
Absolutely, they can use, and everyone can use that. One of the wonderful app.
Okay.
So find businesses, type in needed services or stores. For example, you said hospitality services, or if you want just get the restaurant
gyms
near you, gyms near you. So all such type of services for anything. That's why you must have seen people come and they take the information, which type of business is there, what is located there. They ask such type of questions, and then they put up, for example, schools around you. Which is the best school? Find out. and you will find out that there is a list will come, and you can just go through and search them and see. Even the images are also available. You can just go through the Street View and watch them.
Yeah.
So then there are directions. You can just use to point direction plus a flying tour where you are just going in which way. So all such things can be done with the help of your Google Earth.
Okay.
Very easily, very smartly, you can just make the students to learn these tricks and techniques so that they are able to understand these things and they can use in their real life.
Oh yes, all you need is stable internet connection.
Absolutely. That is one of the most important thing.
Right.
So there is sidebar places, as I was saying. So the sidebar manager much of your content in Google Earth. My Places stores everything you have marked. If you have marked anything on Google Earth, it will be stored there. Your place marks will be there. Image overlays will be there, and the tours you have taken, that will also be stored. When you open files or visit places, they are stored first in temporary places. So add content links to many interesting places, and a great place to example. So you can add place marks like see here. So you will be able, and it is showing where you are exactly. Whenever you just tap on that, you visit any place, you will be able on the sidebar that you are at this place. Latitude, longitude, all the information will be available here.
Okay.
So this is one of the most important tool which can be used, and this is going to be helpful when you are creating your projects, because here you are going to store your information whatever you do.
Do you remember any that you have come across any such project, and what exactly student prepared and how it was so fascinating?
Okay, if I say one of the project which I gave regarding, you can say that it was socio-economic survey.
Okay.
And this socio-economic survey was given, and you have to just attach the photographs also, the picture where you have been, prepare your route map also. They were asked that what are the places, which are the areas which you have visited for the socio-economic survey, prepare your route map.
Okay.
So by the use of Google Earth, they have created a route map that what are the places they have visited and where they have done their survey. So the localities, for example, they have to go visit some, one was the Porsche colony you have to visit, and other was that you have to visit one of the Jhuggi Jhopdi, lower strata. So for both you have to do the survey, and what are those places where you went and you just did this. So that was one of the most important thing which was done.
I'm sure that our students can also try something like this.
Absolutely, they can go for this, and it will help in their projects also.
Yeah. Okay.
So lots of things are there. You can add your content. And when I say add content, that means there are any type of content which you are going to use for your project, you can add here. See here, there is a box given here, and in this box add content is there. In places, at the places, there is add content. For example, you are creating a project on say Andaman and Nicobar island group, and you want to see the marine life of that place. So what will happen, you just take the pictures or the links, you can create the links, online links are available, you can just add at these content places, and those will be available whenever you will be just doing the project, it will automatically will be available in your project.
Okay.
So these things can be done. This sidebar menu and the places menu is really important for education purpose.
Of course, it has all the important features that one needs while working or taking the help through Google Earth.
Absolutely. So we can just see that in sidebars we can create layers.
Okay.
So there I told you that there is an option of layers. So here the layer is available at sidebar, and here all the layers, whether it is terrain, geographic web, roads, traffics, 3D buildings, borders, everything is given. And remember, when you are just doing layering, be very cautious. Don't add too many layers so that when you are making project, you are not able to visualize the proper things. Like see in this project, there are too many things have been given. And this will blur your view, you will not be able to do the things. So only the required layers need to be added. For example, you have chosen one of the place, say Gurugram, and you want to build one of the terrain map and the locality, how it has developed. So what will happen, first of all, you have to make a terrain map, add that layer. It is already available here. You just type on the places and you will be able to understand, drag that information here. And then after that, you can just create the 3D buildings or the traffic lights or streets can be created. And then your project will directly come up with the places. So all such things are available on this. And when checked over layers overlay, Google Earth with new features, we can just layer. So here you can just come. Then see, in sidebar, some of the most powerful educational tool layers. सब कुछ layer में मिलेगा. If you see here, Discovery Network is there. You click here, American Institute of Architects, European Space Agency.
Discovery Network, you mean that channel?
That channel, not only the channel, educational. As I said, that they have created one of the educational tool, and everything, all the information will be available. Wow. So here you can just find out about the Discovery Networks. So Google book search you can do. If you want to search any book, that also you can do here.
But can we download it for free?
No, that is not. It is only paid version and for that available.
Right.
So Ramsey historical maps. This is one of the important thing which we can create. Historical maps. For example, if I say we need to just see that how Delhi over a period of time it has evolved
or how
in present city.
Indian territory looked like in Mauryan Empire.
Absolutely. So from since ages we can just create what were the different layers we will add and we'll be able to see the different views about this.
Very nice.
So this provides us an opportunity and to the students also this opportunity that they will be able to make the maps which will help them in creating such things. Then if we see in menu panel, you have place mark. As I said, how we can just go and there is overlay, image overlay. So these are these two things which we use in making projects or going to any place. If we are just doing placing anything, so the first thing what need to be done, this is important. Whenever you are creating your resource, then first thing we begin with creating our folder. And when I say the first thing first, create a folder, what we can go for it, either you just right click and just go and create a folder, or you can just Control Shift and N. A new folder will be created. So this will help us to keep our place marked organized. These will be saved here. When you add new place marks with the folder open, the place marks automatically go into these folders. And you need not to just worry that where these are being stored because you have marked this folder and you are going to use this folder as a project. So in that project only every places, marks or links, even the audios you can add. You can add videos also. So this has such a wonderful thing that you can add them. If I show you, so first of all, what we need to do, adding a place mark. Whenever we want to add a place mark, just touch it, drag this and bring to that place on Google Earth and drop at the desired place. You will be able to mark that place. Then you have to give it a name. That is one of the most important thing. For example, anything. We are just creating a place and say Qutub Minar. So we just typed it, we have given that name and choose an icon, which type of icon you want. It is a historical building, so you can choose that also. Add text to the description box. So icons are given here, which type of icon you want to use. It is given in your box.
The same thing we did in Bhuvan app as well.
Absolutely. In Bhuvan also all these things are available. So this box is actually a mini web page where description is added. For example, I said about Qutub Minar. So about Qutub Minar, you can just add the description that Qutub Minar is a historical building. It was created around 13th century and who built it, all the information can be added. And let me tell you, all the information which you have written about your project, it can be added here.
Yeah, the detailed
Descriptions and
information,
details. So this will help you whenever you are just doing your work. It will automatically tell you whenever you click on that place, because it will be marked for you, and you click on that place, all the information on the sidebar will come with the pictures also.
Yes, you have fed the information, and this will come handy to many who will use it in future.
Absolutely. So organizing placemark is important, because you need to understand placemark will show up in my places. A tour will fly to all the resources in a checked folder. Checked folder to activate places. Always remember, folders need to be checked, because if you do not check it, it will not be activated and your information will go something.
Okay.
So you will lose that information. So don't check too many or navigate gets difficult. So double click on places to fly there, or click the play button to go on to checked places in order to go there. So here you see these are the places. Here you just play button. So here automatically you will reach to that place which you are just clicking on that.
Okay.
So this is important, one of the important feature which we use. Now we can add media. I told you
Yeah,
that
audio, videos.
audios and videos can be added. So we can add sound or video. So for now only on PC it can be.
But I'm sure, you are demonstrating everything, though these are still images. But of course, if our viewers can try it online right now, please do that. If you have any doubt, just let us know.
Absolutely. So for example, you just go adding media content here. So add sound or video, find media online streaming and discoveryeducation.com. From there also you can just take your media. Right click on the green play icon. You will be able to see here, and then copy shortcut, paste on placemark description, as we have done already description. On description, and this link will also be pasted.
Yeah, I think next time we should do it live.
Yes,
That would be
definitely.
really
Next time
interesting.
we are just going live to do this, so that they are able to understand
Absolutely.
even better way.
Yes.
So they will be able, so shortcut can be created and it can be added in your that project. For example, you want to play any means if I say someone has made a documentary on Qutub Minar and you want to add that documentary, so easily you can add that
That
documentary.
will be very interesting, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it becomes a wonderful thing for the students and for the teachers also, educators also, that they will be able to do this.
So getting so many things at the same time, you're getting the location, you're getting the information, and of course you're getting the media attached to it.
Absolutely. So adding images overlay, as I said, images can be created here. So to add an image overlay, press Ctrl+Shift+O. This is important. From the menu bar, click add, then image overlay can be added here. See here, this is the image overlay option which can be added. So right click on the web image, which image you want to add, and that can be added here. So that means we can go for this.
Yeah. So we are left with 5 more minutes, and if you can just tell us all the important points in that duration, that would be great.
So I will just do one thing. We can just go for one of the picture.
Okay.
So you can create by yourself. So creating a Google tour, for that fly to a location.
Okay.
Please bookmark this. If you have just done that, you have to understand, and it will help you when you are just creating your project, or you are just Googling doing something there.
They'll take the screenshot of it, don't
Absolutely. So fly to a location, then right click my places and choose add folder. You will be able to create a folder. The folder should be name of your tour, means which place you are visiting or what type of the diversities or the project you are doing. So name of your project should be the name of your folder. Then add a place mark. So place mark adding, I told you how you have to add the place mark. So zoom in and adjust the camera angle to the desired view. Then click the place mark button. So click place mark button is here, as we have already said. And this button, you will be able to customize the place mark and add the description also. And then you will be able to create your Google tour by virtually, by yourself.
Great.
So with this, continue your creating the path button, and we can just draw and click the point to create a path also.
That's nice. And is there anything else that you would like to share with our viewers? Because it's the last day of our training program, and Google is such an important app. How do you think that teachers can overcome the barriers while using or while making students understand the use of Google Earth?
Let me tell you, Google Earth is one such app which can overcome the resource barrier. There are places, marked places in the remote areas which do not have all the say infrastructure available, and for those people I will say this is one of the most important thing, because even in remotest areas now we have phones.
Yes.
And they are connected with internet. So those areas, you will be able to tell them live to see those things through your phone also. Even you can just go through this.
Right. And so you have skipped certain slides. Are there any other important features that you would like to highlight?
Actually, those were the project slides.
Okay.
Which we wanted that you can just go through, create one of the project, just go. As I said, for French Revolution, you wanted to just do something.
So, I mean, you can just show those slides to students. They'll take a screenshot of the same. Since you have brought those projects, I think it will help them. So, I request students and anybody who's watching to kindly pay attention to all these projects. So, one by one, we will show you the slide and you can save it for later references. And then, of course, we will wind up the session and I will take you to the website through which you can attempt the assessment.
Okay, so contemporary view of Google Earth, if you will go there. So, Ramsey historical maps are there, and these historical maps, when I said history maps can be created and it can be done. So through this map we can just complete, and you hope you have taken the slide, and you will be able to see this North American map is given there and how over the period of time it has grown.
Right, sir. And this is quite interesting, and I think with this it's time for me to wrap up this session over here. I learned a lot about Google Earth, I mean this application, and of course I'm sure you too are now willing to try it for, of course, educational purposes or for some other legitimate purpose that you'll be feeling, because this is not just something that as students we should be using it, but it is something that we all should use in our everyday life so that we can understand that how it works. And also I think it is an important tool, not just social sciences, but you said economics can be
absolutely,
you know, we can associate economics with it, political science with it,
absolutely,
of course sciences,
geopolitics, we can contemporary anything. I will say there are most of the things which can be taught through the Google Earth.
Through Google Earth, right. And for this entire discussion and conversation, let me thank my expert. Thank you so much, sir, for your time and contribution.
Thank you so much,
but next time we will show it live.
Absolutely. We will just go live and we will just give them hands-on experience how we can do that.
Yes. So, and I would like to have the view of Mount Kailash from the top.
Absolutely. We will just definitely go.
Absolutely. And now let's take a quick look at the website. So, from which website you are going to get the information? It is ciet.ncert.gov.in. So, click on the activities section and choose the workshop and training option, and here you will find this current activity that is happening at the moment, online training on ICT for teaching and learning of social sciences. Here you will land up on this page which has complete write-up about this teaching and learning of social sciences training program. Here we have day-wise schedule also. Who can participate? Everybody is free to participate. This platform is open for all, and here are the objectives, because you must know what you are entering into and why. Then there is the complete program schedule. We have uploaded all the videos of past 4 days, and this video will be uploaded soon along with the name of the experts and what was taught. So all the details are there. Now the important part, how to participate. These are the steps that you need to follow. Step 1 is to register. Click on the link or scan the QR code. Step 2, I'm sure you must have watched all the sessions very carefully that we have streamed on these platforms. Third step is to take up the assessment and of course get yourself certified. These are the guidelines. If you score more than 70%, you will be granted a certificate that you can download from Diksha portal. Last but not the least, you have to submit your feedback. For this also, you can click on the link or scan the QR code And as such, also it is very important for us to know, how you're liking these training programs, so that we can also improvise and present newer content to you. And every day on a daily basis, when you're watching the training sessions, if you have something to share, just write to us on training.helpdesk@cit.nic.in, and this is the contact number that we have been sharing always with you. Now, with this, I'm closing the session over here. So that was the last day where we talked about Google Earth. Now, before I leave, let's take a quick look at the schedule. What's all coming ahead? Here is the entire list of programs. In a short while from now, you can watch the session Sahyog at 5 o'clock. And at 5:30, we will bring you a session on school leadership and development. And you can watch all these sessions on our YouTube handle, NCERT Official. They have been uploaded there. Now, it's time for me to take leave of you. This is me, Harpreet Kaur, signing off from this session. Namaskar.